Okay. Everyone. So it has been a while for not having a live streaming with you guys. So just type 777. If you can see my face, you can hear me clearly. So for last week, because it's my birthday, so that's why we kind of skipped the live streaming. So for this week will be pretty excited. It will be value packed because we're gonna tell you guys something about how we're able to transform a new store that we launched actually in April. It's a cat store we launched in April. And then right now, we're actually getting like 4K revenue per month. I can just tell you, today we just hit 4K by the end, nearly the end of this month. And then we're just spending around 1.3K on ad spend. That means we kind of making around 1K profit passively with this store. So we're going to show you how we set up the store and how we set up the ad account as well. So you can see how we're able to get this amount of passive income from this store without touching any ad. So you can see our ad is there for the whole month. I'm not touching it at all. So we know our setup with the ad. At the same time, how you should do it from the beginning, as a beginner when you launch a store, to where we are right now with multiple store doing passively 1K to 2K profit every single month. All right, so give me tons and tons of 777 in the comment box so more people are gonna see the notification of the live training. Okay, at the same time, I'm gonna ask a very quick question just to see whether you guys can see my answer. Wait, there's something called poll, right? And then I can ask a question here. Activate poll, right? So I just activate something. Okay, see if you guys can see the question in the live. So ask about like, are you new to eCom Club? So just type yes in the poll if you are first time joining our eCom Club live training, or if you have been here for a pretty long time, then just type no, or type how many time, how many months you have been following me, right? Because for the past few weeks or past few days, we have been talking to a lot of other students. Some of them actually tell me that, hey Yik, I've been following you for more than one whole year. I've learned a lot of stuff. So one thing I want you guys to do is, one thing I want you guys to do it, please add me as a friend on Facebook, which means just click my name on somewhere on the live and then click the add friends button, because then you can see all my story highlights and story updates. Every single day I will share about what's happening on our store, at the same time what our students are getting the result from. For example, like today there's a student sent me a result that he do like I think a few $100 only with organic sales. That means no Facebook ad, no Google ad, no ad at all, and it's able to do a few $100 sales. Yeah, a few $100. Okay, that means it's basically $200 to $300 profit margin without doing like anything related to ad. So this is really possible, especially for those people who have joined the 5-day training. So that's why if you haven't joined any of our previous training, including what we call a 5-day training, a training that shows you guys how you can use organic traffic to get results, just type 5 in the comment box as well. Just type 5, and then we have someone gonna send you the training to the 5-day training. You can watch it. It's a 5-day value-packed 20 hours of training for free that you guys can understand exactly who I am, how we able to do this and do that, and make sure you guys can understand how it works. All right. So let's see some of you guys comment and see what you guys are talking right now. So I think Facebook just updated their live dashboard, so that's why it's a little bit new here. That I may not be able to see you guys comment, but need to double check. So I see some 777. Hey Eddie, hey Francis, hey Jennifer. I see some new name here. All right, good. Let me see how you guys doing with the poll. Okay, done. So let me just start my share. How can I stop the poll? Anyway, let me just start the training right now. Okay, today I'm gonna show you my ad account. So in case something happening, I may stop sharing if some sensitive information is leaked, okay, from our ad account. If I will make sure that I will not make this mistake. Because we used to did it once, but now not today. All right, so let me share the screen. Where's the share screen button? Yep, this one. All right, so type yes if you can see my screen. So type yes if you can see my screen. Type yes if you can see my screen. So we actually have a Google Sheet, have a note called the eCom Club Note, eCom Club Live Note, something like that. So it's only available for people who join our eCom Club membership site. It's pretty easy. Just go to learn.yncacademy.com. Okay, and then there's something called eCom Club. You just sign up, it's free. Then you can get access to all the notes as well that we have done before. Right? So today, when is it? What time is it? Today is 29th September 2021. Okay, I'm from Hong Kong. If you guys know, I'm from Hong Kong, so it's a Hong Kong time zone. So welcome everyone from the Hong Kong time zone as well, which is for Singaporeans, so Malaysian, those people are from the same time zone. And for those waking up early with the European time zone, or those wake up super early in midnight from USA time zone, thanks for you guys hopping on to live. So today we cover something called, okay, from zero, okay, to passive. Okay, possessive eCom with eCommerce. With eCommerce, right? So what I want to show you now is actually one of the stores that we have done since April. So let me give you guys some quick stuff here. So I'm not gonna show you the exact Shopify dashboard. So this is just a quick screenshot on my screen next to me. So we can see this store we just logged. This is this month's result. This month's result. We have done $4,000 already, okay, for this month. And look at it. This is September. This month, exactly today. So in today, if you can see, we already doing $200 in sales. Okay, $264, $500 in total. Okay, you can double check it also on the ad account here. Double check on the ad account here, which is today's result. So you can see today we got 4 purchase. Okay, we got 4 purchase, 200 order sales here. That means one order is not tracked on the store, and it's all from one product called Porter 47. Okay, called Porter 47. Right. So this basically today we only spent $31 ad spend. Okay, we just spent $31 today, and we are actually generating 264 order in sales. That means it's actually 8x ROI. 8x ROI for today. It's a pretty good number with just a very simple setup, right? Then let me show this month's ad spend. So for this month, hope it's not too small for you guys. So for this month, actually we only have 3 campaign active. We only have 3 campaign active. Let me just show you guys here. So in this 3 campaign active, we only spend like, okay, actually just $1,000 spent for this 3 campaign. Okay, we are actually doing around 4x ROI, right? So this is Porter 47. You can see for this whole month, okay, for this whole month, it generates at least 52 sales, okay, 52 sales, okay, 2.6x ROI. And then we have something called the catalog sales, which is generating us nice purchase and 4x ROI. So in total, we spend 1K in 1K this month, okay, and then we make back 4K. So you can do a very simple calculation. So the sales that we're getting is each here, 4K. The ad spend is actually 1K. Okay, the product, so this sales, this revenue. I'm having you guys to do the calculation so you can kind of understand how much profit margin is here. Ad spend. Okay, and then we have the what we call product cost. So the product cost usually for us is around 35%. The product cost. That means here, the $4,000 here, the product cost is actually equals to this one time 0.35, and this will be our product cost. That means our gross profit is actually equal to this one minus this one and minus this one. Okay, and this is our profit, which is like around 1.5K, right? So basically for this store, we are generating 1.5K in pure profit without touching it a lot. Because when you look at this ad, if you just look at this campaign, the Product 70 campaign is a CBO, $30 CBO. Okay, it's been running since April 29. April 29 until now, without touching it. I can even go inside to show you guys. Inside is only just one asset. You see, just one asset. Just one asset. I can show you even what's inside as well. Wait, in case it shows you something, just let me double check. So the network is a bit slow, give it some time. So what we're trying to do is here is let you know that CBO is super consistent right now. Consistent this day. Okay. You can have one CBO campaign. Okay, CBO campaign at around, I would say, $30 to $50, and then it can run forever. Okay, this is so far what we are seeing as well. In this ad account, we have one for at $30. We're not touching it since April. That means like nearly 6 months. And then we have another with multiple ad accounts also having seen the same thing as well. We create a campaign, $30 or $50 per day, and then we let it run. Okay, we let it run for like as long as profitable, we just let it running, and every single day it just keeps generating us a result. So the network is pretty slow, but no worry, let me show you the lifetime result. So if you see maximum since April 29, it has generated 223 orders. 223. So this doesn't include all the sales, because you know with the iOS 14 update, there's a lot of issues in terms of tracking. So at least 20 to 30% of the sales is not tracked in this campaign. That means we have actually generated more than 300 orders just by this campaign, and it's doing still at just $30. We didn't touch it at all. We just keep it there, just one asset, and it works pretty well. Okay, and you may ask, hey, what product is it, right? This is a t-shirt. This is a t-shirt. Okay, this is just a t-shirt. I want to show you guys what's inside, but the network is pretty slow. Give me a moment. As you can see, it just keep loading. It's not popping up yet. So I will show you guys what is inside with the targeting. I will even give you guys a targeting I'm using for this campaign. Okay, so you guys can kind of know what we're doing with it. All right. So what I want to show you guys is we're using something called a strategy call. Okay, a strategy call evergreen catalog. Okay, plus what we call a winning CBO. So what it is when you guys are testing product on your store. So we say, hey, Hick, you're actually on product 47. Yes, I'm in product 47. Okay, so we have tested multiple products. This is the product 40th product that we have tested for this store. Then we hit a really huge winner. When we go through this 47 product, actually we have a few break-even products. We have around 2 winner. Okay, 2 winner. That means the winner that able to do us 1K to 2K per day. Okay, I mean 1K to 2K per day. That's what we call a winner. Okay, a break-even product, that means you are not even, that means the amount of sales you get from store able to cover the spend. Okay, we have a few of it. Okay, and then at the end we hit two big winner, and then once we hit the winner, we've already generated a few thousand customers in this store already. When you have this kind of pixel data, your store will know, who is your buyer. So this is what we have on our store. On Facebook, they have something what we call a hidden system or hidden, I would say, policy that is like once you hit 1,000 purchases, okay, on your pixel, then you're gonna receive more consistent results. Okay, so this is what we have seen so far. Once you hit 1,000 purchases on your store, Facebook will know who is your buyer, the age range, the targeting, all these things. Since then, things become pretty easy. That's what we've seen across all our ad accounts. So that's why our target, when you launch your store, you have to keep testing products. Okay, you have to keep testing products, and sooner or later, you're gonna hit something that is breaking evens. You're gonna hit something that's making you profit. Okay, and then you're gonna save those winning campaign, put it at a very consistent $30 or $50 CBO, and then let it run forever. As long as the lifetime is profitable. Does that mean the lifetime result is profitable? As long as what we call at least the whole month is profitable, then you keep it. You don't need to touch it at all. So this is what we have seen so far. It's doing with us really good. So once you have done this, when you have several products doing good, you keep it at like $30 ad spend. Still not loading, I don't know why. So it's just keep it running like this, okay? And then you're gonna set up something called a catalog campaign. You can see for this catalog. This catalog we launched it in August 23. We just use $5 budget, and then you're able to generate us 9 purchases. Okay, 9 purchases, only retargeting audience. Let me show you what's inside. So inside here is pretty standard. Look at it, just look at it. We have all the email lists we have all the view content 30 days we have, and we have all the Facebook page engagement 365 days. We have our VC 30 days, we upsell them new products, and we also have people who VC our 30 days as well. So I don't want to go in depth what it is, but basically we just retargeting people who visit our store for the last 30 days, and people who engage with our page for the 1 whole year. Okay, and you can see most of the sales is going to the people who visit our store 30 days. Okay, that means people who see our product from product 47, okay, from product 47, they will become what? Look at here. There's something called link click, right? Content view. So these 5,000 people who are the content view will join our retargeting campaign. And our retargeting campaign is gonna keep showing ad to those people who visit us for the last 30 days. So that's why you can see it have reached, look, it's 5,000 people as well. Roughly 5,000 people have seen our ad. Okay, that keeps showing them the same product. Hey, come back, right? And they end up buying from us. Then we also have something called a cold interest campaign. For a cold interest campaign, you can see we have no sales at all, even though spending $100. But what we do here is actually we are driving around 480 content view. That means they clicked the ad, then we show them some products, and they end up joining our retargeting campaign. And in this retargeting campaign, they're gonna keep showing them new products. Hey, buy from us. Hey, buy from us. So that's why usually when we look at the conversion about the catalog sales, we call this a funnel. Okay, in this funnel, you can see it's actually based on the overall funnel performance is actually 2x ROI. That means we are basically, it's automated. The cold interest drive traffic to people who are kitten, cat, and cat lady interest, and then they see our product, any product that Facebook thinks will work for them, and then when they click it, they join our retargeting campaign inside here, and then this will help us to convert themselves. So I have a more in-depth training in a previous training that we have done before, so you can just search like something called evergreen retargeting campaign or something like that. You're gonna see that training as well inside this Facebook group. Okay, so this is what's happening here for our targeting. It's pretty easy. We're not touching it. I just keep it there. I don't even like turn it off or turn it on. I just keep it running. Okay, so let's get some question first in case someone is asking me question. Any question? I can see the question. Okay, I only see 77. Is it like not refreshing or what? With 3 minutes. Yep, this is the cat store. What is the difference between CBO1 asset and ABO asset? Okay, so for CBO, that means we are using campaign budget. ABO, we are using asset budget. With campaign budget, it will utilize all the data it gets from all the campaign here. Let me show you guys here. So inside here, you can see we actually have quite a number of other assets. Okay, just look at this. So this campaign, the product 47 inside here, the product 47 we launched. We first start in April 29. That's these 3 assets, April 29. And you can see the result. It's like 1.75, 1.59, 2.55. And then suddenly the performance dropped a lot. That's why we duplicate it. Like in June. Let me see. We duplicate again in May, right, for 2 of them, and it's not doing good. We duplicate again in May 18, and we keep duplicating until we find a balance point, which is this asset. The asset has been keep running non-stop. You can see 168 sale orders and then 2x ROI. So what is the difference between CBO is? The CBO will utilize all the data it collected from other assets inside the same campaign and then share the data. So that means it will keep optimizing using other assets within the same campaign, right? So this is the power of CBO. But if you're using only ABO, the optimization will be only happening inside the one single asset. That means if this asset die, it die. It cannot share the data to other assets. But if you use a CBO, all data shared across within the campaign. So that's why the consistency is way longer than you only within just one APO. So that's the reason why we are using CPO in a way to make it more consistent and more sustainable for our products. And you can see this product, yeah, really, I didn't touch it at all. April 29 until now, it's still able to generate a lot of order. And this is just one of the campaign. All right. How much spend before you know the product is not a winner? So, good question. How to know it is not a winner, right? If not a winner, so after you spend $100, okay, per product, okay, if you are not profitable, no, that means a loser. Okay, very simple. Spend $100 on testing a product. If after you spend $100, you are not profitable, move on. Straight, very simple. Just move on. Not profitable, move on after $100. So that's why your maximum loss per product will be just $100. And that's how we test products as well. If you test $100 already, no sales, move on. Okay, don't waste time on this product. It's a big winner. It's a big winner. First $100 you spend. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look at this. This product 47, we launched in April 29, right? Let me show you the result in April 29. So you see, in April 29, the day we launched it, so we will show you the dates, April 29 to the 30th, right? In April 29, the first 2 days we launched, we already 2.2x. It's break even. We're making profit already. We got 4 purchases on this campaign. Just day 2, right? And then, let's say 1 whole week. This 1 whole week, okay, 15 order. 15 order. The same stuff, nothing changed. Also $30 campaign, the same thing. We didn't touch it at all, okay? After 1 week, like nearly 1 whole week, April 29 to May 7, is keep giving us sales. It become 15 sales. So this is what we call a winner. A winner will keep giving you order, keep giving you sales, basically every few days, and you will be always breaking even, always making profit. Right? That's what we call winner. That's why we still keeping it. You see the whole May, right? The whole May, 2x ROI, 36 sales, right? And then we have the whole June. We don't touch it. We're not touching it. So June is not doing good. 1.2x, only 33 sales, but we didn't pause it. We didn't pause the campaign. Okay, and we just keep it on because it's breaking even. That whole July start to go back up, 1.8 down. So you go from 2x to 1.2x, and then now 1.8x, and then in August, 2.5x. Look at this. We are not touching it, and it keep optimizing. And in August, we got 2.5x with 58 order, and then September, which is this month, see, even better, 2.62. It's getting better every single month. We're not touching it. That's the power of CPO. All right? No one asset, just one asset. Can you see it? Just one asset. Just 3 assets. Look at it. In the beginning, we start in April 29. Just 3 assets, the same stuff. It's the same asset with 3 inches. I don't know why it keeps spinning. It's not loading the inside. Maybe it's just because I'm doing a live trading, the network is not stable. But I will show you guys later on. Okay, but it's just very simple inches. I put the cat keyword there, cat lady keyword, and it works. Let me tell you, a winning product, no matter keyword you put it there, it works. All right. Would the current electricity issue in China have a long-term effect on manufacturing? Sure. So what you're talking about is like something that we cannot control, right? That will have an effect, but the effect may not be long-lasting because Chinese businessmen will have found a way to fix it. They want to make money, they will find a way to make money. So that's why it's not something that we need to care about, but it's more into like those big corporations that they need product every single day, like car production, iPhone production, computer production, chips production. Those kind of company, they will be more relying on those kind of big factory. But for us, we are selling something that already created, like t-shirts, hoodie. They already have a product there and they do not need electricity. They just need someone to print it. They just need someone to sew it, right? Then it's pretty easy to do. Yep, we test one product at a time. We test one product at a time. All right. So this is so far what we've done with this store, and then let me show you guys another store that we have done. And another new store that just relaunched like earlier this month. So if you guys have been following us on a Facebook group as well as on the WhatsApp group, you will know that we scale a store from $0 to 3K day in just 1 week, right? And then right now, I think we are at like 77K. I will also show you guys the ad account as well. That means how much spend that we have done for this store and what is the profit that we have done. So you kind of know what is actively doing on our store, and you actually know we are not someone who are bluffing that we achieve nothing. All right. So let me show you. Let me see. Okay. Okay, because right now, Facebook is actually will show the product that we are testing on the ad account. So I may not be able to show you guys exactly the ad account screenshot, but I will show you guys the something that you can see. Okay. So for this store, okay. So for this store, this is the store we launched earlier this month, and you can see this month in total we do like 78K. We do 78K, $500. And you can see the sales is keeping it around like 2K to 3K, 2K to 3K, 2K to 3K. So we did around 1,400 orders. It all comes from just a few products. Product 10 that we test. We tested product 10, it's doing amazing. Even until now, it's still giving us a lot of good results. So this is the total sales that we get, $78,000. And ad spend. Let me show you the ad spend. Okay, give me a moment. So this is the ad spend. I just show you. Right now, Facebook is actually we show the product on the campaign level. So we don't want to let you see the product, so we just able to take a screenshot. So this month's result, we spent like 31K from 0.127. So let's do the calculation together. Okay. So for this store, 78K, okay, which is sales, and then we have done 31127, and then the product cost the same things here. Okay, 35%. So this is the revenue. Okay, and this is the ad spend. So the profit, gross profit, is roughly 19K. 19K. So this store, I would say, this store is managed by me and Cherry. Cherry found the product, and then Cherry launched the ad, and then I handle the scaling up. So basically for me and Cherry this month, after working like, I would say, 1 hour a day on ad, not to mention we are having holiday, we're having staycation, celebration, we're able to do like some active income of 20K profit. This is our active income from this store alone. Okay, so that means I'm telling you guys as a businessman, you can decide, first, I'm doing nothing on this store. I'm doing a 1.5K profit passively. I'm not touching it. I just launched a CBO campaign, some retargeting campaign, I keep it running. Okay. Or when we feel like happy, we want to launch a store, then we partner up, we do something like this. So this one we do 20K. So you can see this free, I would say, if you know how e-commerce work, it's very, very straightforward for you to launch a store that's working. But this is just 2 stores we have. We have actually 8 stores we have right now, and we have 1 more store which is on the home decor niche that we are building right now. So that means you can say roughly each store we have, we are making a passive of at least 1.5K to 2K per month pure profit, plus the active store that we try to launch that to show you guys as a case study. So to be honest, me and Cherry do not want to work a lot. I mean it. We don't want to work a lot, but just to show you guys what is possible. Sometimes we launch a new store to show you guys what's working. But most of the time, we just build a store, we make it automated, and then we just go to do whatever we like. For example, teaching you guys stuff, go traveling, go have fun, play with cats. That's usually this is a life that we want. Because as an entrepreneur, you need to know what's your target. What's your target? Your target want to be a millionaire? A millionaire? Or what? For me and Cherry, we want what? We want freedom. Let me tell you, money doesn't mean freedom. Doesn't mean freedom. Okay. Let's answer a few of you guys' questions first before I go to this concept with you guys. It's really important. If you understand this concept, you will achieve way faster result with e-commerce. I mean, it's like some kind of mindset change, mindset shift. But if you understand this, you can achieve result faster because you're not aiming on a number. You're aiming on the target. You're aiming on your dream life, but not the digit. Because we're not always focusing on the digits. We focus on what we want to live, but not what the number we want in our bank account. Right? So let's answer some question before I go on. We are using Wheel to fulfilling that order. You mean complete case study as a way of what? We've been keep recording about what we have done in the WhatsApp group. If you can go to the WhatsApp group and search around, you can see it. Okay, let me see. Financing is the answer when the fact that cost of conversion can be calculated in various ways. Yeah. Okay, so back to here. So I hope you guys kind of understand how it works. There's two different models if it's in e-commerce. The first model is you do actively launching products. For this store, we're launching right now is product. I think it's product 43. Product 43. We're launching product 43 right now in 1 month. Around 1 month time, roughly 1 month, we're already launching product 43. That means we're testing like 1 product per day at least, and sometimes we're testing 2 products per day. Okay, so we can get this result. And for this store, the same. We do the same thing here. We keep launching products, but until we reach what we call equilibrium, we know some winning product already, then we kind of stop doing it anymore. We just let it passive. Okay, unless it's like Q4, unless it's like big festivals, we may also send some email marketing. We're gonna look for some new product to launch it. But at the end, we want freedom, right? So that's why you need to ask yourself, what do you really, really want? Do you want money? But you want the money for what? You want the money to do, oh, I just want money so that I can quit your job, quit your job. Then you need to know how much you need to quit your job. Oh, you need to quit your job. Actually, you just need like, let's say, you just need to, actually, you need just 4K, right? Then find ways to make 4K. Then quit your job. Done. End of story. You don't need to go more, right? Why like this? Let me draw you something. Really, really important if you understand what I mean here. Scratch. Sketch. Okay, yeah, sketch. Right? Try to understand this. If you know how monies work, you will know how e-commerce work. If you don't know how monies work, you will always lose a lot of money, right? So try to understand this concept. Then you will know how to build a successful e-commerce store. Right? So look at it. So there's 2 types of people. One type of people is the poor people. Okay, what do they do? So we have something called income. Okay, with income, we have expenses, right? How much you make, which should be a salary. Okay, most people make salary, right? And then what they spend on rent, they spend on food, they spend on other stuff, right? And then we have also 2 other things. We also have 2 other things. Okay, the first one is what we call asset. Okay, and then here's what we call liability. Okay, liability. So what is asset? Asset is the one who generates your cash flow. Okay, asset including like stock, real estate, right? Automated business, all these things. The liability can be car, houses that you need to pay mortgage, right? Any credit card debt that you are paying right now, right? So for people who are poor, let me do a very, very quick calculation. Poor, that means you do not need to spend a lot of money, including, let's say you have a salary of, like, say, very easy, 1K. You guys are making 1K salary, for example. And for example, you need to pay your rent, you pay your food, let's say for $500, right? And then you pay all your food, all your living standard for $300. At the end, you end up saving how much? $200, right? Because 1K minus 500 and 300, you end up having 200. Correct. Right? You have no money put into assets. You have no liability. That means you do not need to pay your mortgages. So nothing happening here. Okay, this is what the poor life happening. And then when the poor slowly saving more money, you get promoted. You get more money right now. You suddenly become what we call a middle class. Okay, suddenly now you become a middle class. Okay, and now you become a middle class. What it means? Let's say you make more money right now. Okay, let's say you make more money right now. This is what's happening right now in a lot of country. So the same stuff, the same table. So right now, this is income, this is expenses, this is assets, and this is liability. Okay, here, let's say you're making 5K now. What do people do when they have 5K? What do? You have 5K. First, you're gonna increase your expenses, right? Okay, right now, I don't want to live in a small house that is just $500 per month. I want to go for a bigger one. Okay, now you live in a house that is like, let's say 2K. Like, let's say, not much, let's say 1.5K. Okay, now I need to a bigger house. Oh, and then what do? You eat better food. Your food like now spending like nearly 700, right? And then you even buy your new iPhone or whatever stuff. You keep buying more stuff, and maybe you end up maybe saving 1K. Maybe Here, when you're poor, you save $200, still okay, right? When you're getting richer, you spend a lot of money, but still you're able to save more money, but your expenses increase a lot. Because that's the same. You have more money, you want to live better life, you spend more money, right? But to do what these people do? These people do, they also try to buy a house. Right? You have money, you want to get married, you buy a house. What happening in the house? The house right now cost you mortgage, right? Usually right now the mortgage is very expensive. It can cost you like 2K per month. 2K per month. They mean all your, and then you also have what you, okay, I'm so rich right now, I'm promoted, I want a car. And the car mortgage plus the petroleum with all these things cost you another 1K. So what happening right now? What happening right now? So even though you have the 5K income, okay, you don't need to pay the rent now because you have your house. Okay, you still have all the food, right? But you also have the car mortgage, which means, think about this. What if suddenly COVID hit? Whatever financial recession happening, okay, your boss said, oh my God, sorry, our company is losing money right now. We have to fire you. We cannot keep you anymore. Done. End of your game. No more 5K salary right now. Your 5K disappeared. But you still have the 2K mortgages you need to pay. You still have the 1K car payment you need to pay. Not to mention all the credit card payment you have done with your iPhone, your whatever PS3, your Netflix subscription, all other crazy stuff. Suddenly, it becomes what? A very strong liability. And just because of you live a better life with a higher salary, you end up paying a lot on this kind of stuff. And so, no, it's okay, I can have my job forever. Really? Look at what happened in the COVID. How many people, what's the unemployment rate? In the US, 15% of people is unemployed. You know, in Hong Kong, 50% plus new graduates from the university have no job. 50% graduate from the university have no job just because of COVID, right? So do you think your job is secure? Okay, a lot of people, when they have lots of making money, they end up having this kind of problem, right? And you are the one who causing it because you think you have higher salary, you think you can spend more money, right? But you may ask, okay, Yik, how about you? You make money from e-commerce, you make millions of dollars already. How about you? How do you handle your money? Look at me. What do I wear? Every single live you watch me, I wear a white t-shirt. I don't have a car. Yep, I don't have a car. Why do I need to have a car? I'm just staying in Hong Kong. I do not need to travel to work. I have a home office. There's no point for me to have a car. But people love to buy a car. Why? I don't know why they need a car. Right? What do I do? What do I use my money? Let me show you. Okay, sure, we have tons of income that we have here, and our expenses very cheap, just the rent, some food, right? Very simple. We don't even buy a lot of stuff, but all the money we have, we put here in the assets. What do we buy? We invest in insurance. Okay, we invest in bonds. We invest in crypto. We invest in house, in real estate. All of these are generating us. Let me tell you right now, only this lump sum alone is generating us at least 5K already. 5K, nothing. We're doing nothing. We have 5K in the pocket. And this is just a small number. I didn't include our other business. This is just something like from the insurance, from the bonds, from the crypto we have, from some of the houses we have. It's 5K per month passively. And then we use this money to buy the liability. For example, let's say we want to go for a hotel for a staycation. We use the money from here to spend it. Okay, if we later on we want to buy a car, we use the money here to pay the car payment. We are not using the money from our income. I repeat, we are not using the money from our income to buy liability. We use the money from our asset generated cash flow to buy liability, because this is more stable. Right? So if you look at the chart, what we do is, let me show you. What you want to do is try to handle. Let me put it again. So you have income and you have liability. A, L, and then this is income, and this is expenses, right? What the poor does is, so the poor people, they have money, okay? They have the money go inside income, and then it's go into expenses. End of story. Done. This is the poor do. Okay? And the middle class, that means when you have more money right now, what you do is actually you're like this. Let's say in the blue color. What you do is you have income, right? You have income, and then you also have expenses, and then you also have liability. Okay? And then end up you got no saving. Okay? And then how to reach, or what we call the people who can reach financial freedom way faster and way earlier, what they do is they have the money, they put the money into assets, okay, into assets, and the asset will have money to pay for their liability and the expenses. And this is a journey you guys should run through. Okay, you have the money, find ways to buy more assets. The same for us. We build passive income in our e-commerce store. Basically, we build a store. Okay, yeah, we have active income when we're working actively with the store. We can do like 20K per month profit easily, right? But we don't want to work a lot. So that's why once we reach this number, we make it automated and then move it to an asset level. When you become an asset, not much. Let's say just 1K. Think about it. Right now we have 8 stores. Let's say we're not actively doing it. 5 of the store, each of the store is giving us 1K. That's another 5K passive. That's another store passive that making money in our asset pocket. And this 5K can help us do a lot of stuff. And all you want to do is go through this way. Your target is not to build active income. Okay, you don't want to build active income. You want to build passive income. Whether it's for your personal life or for your business, find ways to make passive income. That means you don't need to touch it, but they are generating you money. Right? So that's why, back to this question. How much do you really need for your store? Are you aiming for million? No, I'm not aiming for million, but I can do million. But what you want to do is calculate how much you really need in your life. How much? If you after you understand how much, then your strategy will be so different. For example, some students, they have no money to run ad. They have no money to run ad. That's why they go all in with organic. They follow our system. They do Pinterest, they do Instagram, they do Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook page, Facebook group, all these things. Let's say they do not do a lot, but they're able to do like $500 per month. And because organic traffic, no cost at all. Pure 60% plus profit. That means they can make actually $300 just like that. Add on to their what we call that passive income stream. And then once they have more and more money here, they start to allocate more profits into paid traffic. And with paid traffic, you can scale even bigger and bigger. So slowly you're accumulating this level. We're talking about level. Not level, I'm talking about layer. You want to build layer and layer and layer and layer in the system. For example, what we teach you guys is, you build a store, right? You need to rely on multiple products. You test multiple products, not just one product. One product is not enough because it will die. You have multiple products that's working, okay? And then you have multiple what? Multiple channel, which means Facebook, IG, okay, we have Google as well. We talked about Google, email, right, SMS, Twitter, a lot of other different channels to make you diversify your traffic source, right? And then after you're done, you also have what? Multiple stores. Because some store will have a seasonal change. This one is not good, that one is good. 8 different months with different fluctuation. That's why we have 8 different stores. We have 8 different stores. Each of them can sustain different months. Right? Once you have this, we have this system ready right now, then what do you do? What do? You build other income source. Including in our store, we are selling digital items. For example, in the cat niche, we're selling them cat course. How to train your cat to go to toilet. Yeah, we literally selling this. We're even selling some designs. Right? We sell different kind of stuff. So we income other source from digital item, courses, videos, whatever stuff to sell to them. We even sell shout out. Because when we are building the store, we're teaching you guys to do organic traffic, right? So we have something called shout out. That means we have Instagram account that's like 250K and a lot of 100K plus follower size. So what we do with those accounts is that we sell shout out. You know what shout out? That means you pay money to that guy and then he posts the product on their Instagram account. The same, right now we are the one who sell it. That means people pay us, yep, 30 up to even $100 per post. That means we help them to post a post on our account. We get paid $30 to $100. And we are getting this like every few days. Because we have a lot of niche account, with the cat account, with the dog account, with a lot of fish, other clothing account, women's clothing, men's clothing, and even we have the Facebook group and Facebook page. And we're just selling this extra side income, right? Then once you're done, you can do a lot of other stuff as well. For example, like right now, you can group this audience. We call something called cross-selling. You have X store here, right? X store here, right? So this store is the cat store. Okay, inside the cat store, you send an email saying that, hey, we partner up with a baby store. Okay, a baby store with 40% off discount, something like that. Let's say do this. But actually, the baby store is your store. All you need to do, send them an email. Hey, we are partnering up with another store that's giving us a private 40% off. Do you want to buy something there? You know, those people from the cat store will end up buying in your baby store. So even though it's the same audience, but they end up buying in all your different stores. That's how it works, right? iPhone is selling other people's product in their store. Some earphone, some headphone is actually from another brand, but Apple is doing it. The same, when people buy stuff in some of the shopping mall with let's say buy a headphone, and the people will say, oh, this headphone work really, really well with the iPhone. They end up, they go to buy the iPhone stuff. But actually, it belongs to the same owner. And this situation is actually Monster Beat. Okay, Monster Beat and Apple. If you know it, Apple owned Monster Beat, right? And you don't even know it. You don't even know Monster Beats belongs to Apple. Some of the people don't know it. You got a headphone, but you don't know it actually belongs to Apple. But they're under the same umbrella. Same thing's happening, right? So this is the idea you guys need to understand. Even they're under the same store, but they keep cross-selling each other. But you don't even know they belong to the same owner. So this is what you do. When you build up the level, your enterprise become bigger. And that's how you live it free. And that's why how this guy can now sit there, can talk to you guys for hours without doing any work. And we can have money go into our bank every single day. Right? So that's the idea I want you guys to understand. It's not like, hey, yeah, I want to build this store to 7 figures. I don't care. Okay, you can build the 7 figures. Then what else? You stop. Oh, because I'm so busy right now. I go into hospital. I got COVID. I cannot work anymore. Then your store die. Because you do not have a team. You do not have a system. You have no other income source. That's why you basically back to ground zero. But for us, we have a very, very strong foundation already in the asset class. With insurance, with bonds, with crypto, with USD. I can even tell you right now, if I stop working, I disappear from Laos, I can just easily go to Cambodia. I have land there. I have houses there. I have a lot of friends in Cambodia. I can just shut down everything. I can live there forever. I have rice field there. You do you know what I mean? I have food supply for myself. I have local community. I can even go to, let's say, back to China. I also have houses there. I even go to other places like United Kingdom. I also have houses there as well. So you can see, you have diversified your income around the globe. No one can touch you, and all because of you know how to diversify. It's the same, right? So that's the meaning of life. I'm not teaching you guys how to do e-commerce. I mean it. It's pointless to teach you guys to do e-commerce. I can easily sell you a software to do e-commerce. I can easily sell you something to do e-commerce. But as a whole, what's the main things, the next step about e-commerce? Entrepreneurship, right? How about after entrepreneurship? Humanity, right? How you can become a better human person. Because if you cannot be a better human person, you cannot become an entrepreneur. If you cannot become an entrepreneur, you will not have success in e-commerce. It's all linking up together, right? So that's why in our training, we cover a lot on mindset. We cover a lot on overall development. I'm not some guru here telling you that, hey, Q4 is so good, let's make some money together. How about after Q4? No, after Q4 you make $0. What do they mean? But what I mean is how you can utilize Q4 to accumulate audience base so that even when it's after Q4, you can still generating returning income. And that's the target for what I'm showing you guys here. We give you books, we give you training, we give you all these resources so you can understand. Right? There's like 80 hours of training right now already in the free training. And I still have people asking me, hey Yig, what is the difference between your paid program and the free program? For those who are in a paid program, you know that only just the first week of the 3 hours training is already mind-blowing versus the free training here. Because the free training is just the surface. I cannot go too in depth because you guys cannot understand the meaning of it. But when you're inside the mastermind, we cover all these things from bottom to the top, from humanity to like basically psychology, even to like how you can get people back to you as a returning customer. So that's why I hope you guys can understand what we're doing with the eCom Club. eCom Club is just part of it. Part of it that you guys utilizing online business to make income. E-commerce, it means things sells online. Okay? Doesn't mean only limited to physical products. You can sell subscription. You can sell courses. You can sell everything. But as long as you understand how to do it, you can make a lot of money with it. Then once you have those money online, you need to bring it back to physical life, which is stock, real estate, health, exercising, all these things, family, so you can make a better life. Life is not about money. Life is about balance and what we call being content about what you need. That means you feel enough. I have enough. I'm enough with just white t-shirt every single day. I'm enough with all these things. I'm enough with just talking to you guys, even like 50 people here. It's good, right? So that's why ask yourself what you really need and based on that and work on it. I have a student in India. He literally tell me that he just need like $200 per month. He can live financial free. Right now he's financial free because he just need $200 per month. He's doing $100,000 per month. He is doing $100,000 per month with e-commerce. And right now we're actually partnering up and opening other agency that helping people to launch their Facebook ad, to help people to scale up their brand. And now he's making even way more money there as well. So we learn the whole system and now we work it up together as a plan to help more brand to scale up their business. So that's why you can see we're impacting life, we're helping people, and at the same time we're partnering up and do more things together, right? So your target is not money, your target is about impact. And repeat, your target is about impact. How many people you can help will equals to how many wealth you can get. How many people you can impact will equals to how many money you can have in your wallet, right? If someone who are selfish, the money will be really small. If someone really aiming to help a lot of people, yep, you can have a lot of money, but can it last forever? People are selfish, they make a lot of money in the beginning, but they end up losing it all because they are selfish. Because the characteristic, the personality will lose it all. So that's why. It's not about how much money you have in the bank, but it's how much money you can last forever, right? So that's why. Let me see any question before I go for dinner, okay? And I hope this can give you some mindset prep. Walnut farm, not walnut, it's what's that called? Hazelnut, no, cashew nut farm. Henry, show me how can I extract email content from IG. Henry, if you join if you're inside the mastermind, you have a software to do that. Invite so much. People said Hong Kong people are good at one thing. Yeah, that's why Hong Kong people have a lot of money. At the same time, they are really tired. They have a lot of money. They just want to make more money. They cannot stop making money. So they end up spend a lot of time try to make money, but they may not able to live their life really, really good, right? So I think that's it. That's it for today's training. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So whenever you need to maybe understand more about our program, just send me a private message or just leave a comment like eCom, okay, this chat box, in this live chat. We have our team member gonna send you a message to see whether you are qualified to join our program. Because right now we are closing up the slot. Because in the past, I can tell you, in just the past 1 month, we have more than 30, I think nearly 30 people join our program just in the past 1 month. I don't know why, but it just keep coming in people. So that's why, because each and every student who join our mastermind can receive a one-on-one call from me. So we can expect, if too many people join our program, I cannot do the one-on-one call with you guys. So that's why, if you still want to have one-on-one call with me, type eCom in the chat box below. We have someone reach out to you to see whether you're still able to join our mastermind program. Otherwise, we will close the slot for Q4. Because if you join it too late, you may not have enough time to set up a store and get it running for Q4. So that's why, if you're interested, don't wait, send me a message or leave a comment in the chat box and someone will reach out to you. All right, so that's it for today. For all the training replays, it's very easy. Just go to this group, click the media section. So click the media section, okay, and you're able to find all the training there. Media session videos. We have done more than 60, I think nearly 60 video there, and you can just basically watch it there. Okay. Once you're done, you're okay with my style, send me a message. I will talk to you more about the mastermind. Okay. So that's it for today. Before you go, give me as long as you learn something new here today. Give me 777 in the comment box. Okay. I want this post to get like tons and tons of comment. Right now, I only see 76 comment here. I want to boost it up to 100. So that means these people here, these 30, 40 people here, just give me one comment, okay? I can reach 100 comment today, right? So thanks everyone for hopping online with me, okay? Next week, I think we're gonna cover something about Q4, okay? So next week, the same time in eCom Club, 6 p.m. Hong Kong time, Singapore time, we will cover you something about Q4. Okay, because next week is actually the first week of Q4. So that's why I will show you guys what is my plan, how am I gonna do it, and I will also show you maybe something inside our store that we try to do it as well to make people know how to shop inside our store. All right, so next week, set up your timer on Wednesday, 6 p.m. I'll be here with you guys, telling you guys about what you need to do for Q4. All right, so see you guys later. Have a good day. Have a good week as well. Okay, remember that we are always here for you guys inside the eCom Club. Okay, so because helping you is the same as helping me, because I've been through what you have faced before, because I trust that, I believe that once I help you right now today, sooner or later I may need your help in the future. Right, so I prefer building more friendship than making more enemy. Okay, so and one more thing, if you see anyone outside our program is selling the stuff that we are teaching for a fee, or even sharing as a giveaway, report it back to me. I'm gonna talk to my lawyer and do something with it, because we have start seeing people stealing our information and then change the name and claim it as theirs. So that's why be careful with it when you see something like that. Just let me know. I will protect you guys. All right. So see you guys later. Have a good day. Have a good week. And bye-bye. Thanks. I see 114 comment here. Thanks for everyone for the support. Okay. Good luck to your e-commerce journey. Have a good day and love you all. Bye-bye.